LA 5 News. Okay, thank you for that. And stay with KTLA 5 for continuing coverage of the Southern California heat wave. You can keep track of those temperatures in your neighborhood with
This time we got a good love. Hey, good conversation of the day. I want to talk about a sorry ass person. Do you know of a sorry ass person? Do you know of any sorry ass people? There's a lot of sorry ass people around this in the world. And I just wonder if you know any. Say what? What is the day going through when you try to be your own self and you try to know that that's the only way you can be it if you do it that way? It's 100 degrees outside. This man just sitting outside in his goddamn car. You got to be crazy as hell. How y'all doing? Y'all ready to talk to me? Talk with me? I'm waiting on my audience to come in so we can talk. How y'all doing? A sorry ass person. Do you know any sorry ass people? Do you have any sorry ass people in your life? Do you know any sorry ass women? Do you know any sorry ass men? There's a lot of sorry ass people in this world. Do anybody know anybody sorry that they would like to talk about? How you doing? Sorry ass people. There is a lot of sorry ass people in this world. Do you know any sorry ass people? Ain't nobody engaging yet. Miss Primo, Luna, how you doing? What's up, OZ? I'm waiting on my audience to come in so we can talk about these sorry ass people I want to talk about. I know a lot of sorry ass people. I know of a lot of sorry ass people. Be trying to, man, just try to think of good topics to engage, get people to engage with me. Because my ultimate goal on YouTube is to have a large audience, a community of positive people, supportive people. What's up, bud? How you doing? Hey, you know I got Stewie tattooed on my arm. He cut Lois' head off. It's supposed to have a caption above it said, "Yeah, bitch, I finally got you." But you know what I'm talking about. I sub, I like. A Neat Glow. What's up, bud? She got a hellified mohawk. Went too deep in on the right side. You see that? Fuck that lady head up. The only person can see another barber's mistake is a master barber. But that lady got a terrible haircut. How you doing? She look like she been snorting coke all her life. God damn. She pretty, but she look like cokehead pretty. You know, it's a different type of group of women that snort coke. Vote Trump, brother. I done already voted for Trump. I've been a Trump supporter since Trump came in the game. Ever since Trump came in the game, I've been a Trump supporter. Y'all niggas new booties to this shit. Y'all new booties to this shit. I've been supporting Trump ever since he got in the game. Oh, she done had too much Cosmo surgery. I'm standing in this spot right here. It's a no parking spot. But everybody keep trying to pull into this motherfucker. It's no parking right here. I'm standing here, but everybody keep trying to pull into this little spot right here. And it's a no parking spot. I thought I could stand here in peace, but I almost got ran over 3 times. I'm an illegal immigrant. I'm scared of Trump. You should be. You should be scared of me, because if I see your ass, I'm going to call ISIS. If I find out where your ass at, I'm calling ISIS. Y'all gonna have to move y'all van tonight. Say, amigo, y'all can't be parking right there. We let y'all make it last night. Y'all can't park it there tonight. Y'all can unload y'all stuff, but y'all gotta move the car. Yeah, you cool. Hey, baby girl, how you doing? There go my favorite. That's my favorite YouTube moderator right there. She handles business. How you doing, baby girl? Hey, everyone, come on in. Incognita is running the show. Come on in, y'all. All right, we just getting started. The conversation is sorry ass people, and I got some notes that I wrote about this topic, and I wanna engage. I wanna see if y'all can engage with me. I got a couple stories about some sorry ass people. Well, I done judged them to be sorry. I am a judge. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I judge everybody just like the world judged me. So I am a judge. I do judge people. I know y'all Bibles say we don't supposed to judge people, but I judge people because everybody in the world done judged me. So I judge people. So we gonna talk about some sorry ass people. And I'm starting off with some sorry ass wannabe licensed barbers. They want to be licensed. They don't have a license. They running around telling everybody they barbers. They know how to cut hair. They cut hair real good, but they don't have a license. You know, I really have a personal opinion or a personal vendetta against people like that, because I am a licensed barber. I did go to school over a year, dedicated my life every day to go to school, wake up every morning and go to school to get my barber's license. And when I obtained my barber license, I had to go the hard way to get them. I had to go to state board with a model, a full-blown homeless model, with a beard, mustache, long hair, and I had to cut this man hair, give him a shave, a rest facial, a scalp manipulation, a blow dry. I had to hook this man up in front of the state board to show them that I have the skills to be a licensed barber. And so when we took the test to be licensed barbers, the practical test was 80% of the test. Now, and they had a 20% writing test. So now they have a 80%, a 99% writing test, and 0% goddamn practical. So they don't give a damn, they don't care, and they don't know if the person that they giving a barber's license to nowadays can cut hair and perform the duties as a master barber. But now, I don't want to just talk about barbering because that's my world. See, I can talk about barbering all day long. You know, I try to tell people this. If you know how to cut hair, if you cut hair, if you have clippers and you running around trying to cut people hair for money, you are just a hair cutter if you don't have a barber's license, period. A lot of people don't like, you know, for a licensed barber to tell you that because that insults you. That insults you. I don't understand how it insults you when you should be looking at yourself to be insulting yourself by disrespecting yourself, not taking the time out of your life to take your ass to school. Am I the only one? Like, go to school. Go to school. That's the only way you can get in my position as a licensed barber, if you take your ass to school. Sorry ass people. They think they ain't got to go to school because they think they know it all already. But no, it's a lot more to this shit than just picking up a pair of clippers thinking that you a barber. I make more money without even turning my clippers on. And I ain't gonna tell you what I'm doing, but I'm doing barbering business, barbering services, and I do not have to use a pair of clippers, and I can still make money with my hands. A lot of you apprentice barbers wouldn't understand that because you are an apprentice. You learned from an apprentice who learned from another apprentice who learned from another apprentice. When you niggas gonna go to school? Because one of you teachers gotta be somebody who went to school and got an education that can properly teach the next man how to properly fish. Because y'all niggas is fucking up the game, man. Y'all fucking up the game. Y'all fucking up the game. Y'all making it easier for me, but y'all really fucking up the game. Can I tell y'all more? Can we talk more? Do you know of any sorry ass people? It's a lot of sorry ass people in this world. It's a lot of sorry ass people. Barbers. We talking about barbers right now. Okay, I'm finna go down the road and listen to some of these comments. Starting off with the people who said what's up. If you subscribe, if you like it, if you laughing, if you feel good about my videos when I go live, I want you to come in, push the like button. You know, hey, don't be shady. Don't be shady, man, because I am a good talkative person. I can talk for hours and never get tired. As y'all can see, y'all be like, damn, this nigga do be talking for hours and hours and hours. He like an Energizer bunny. He keep going and going and going. And the nigga don't stop. And he always talking about some different shit. Like, he ain't just talking about the same shit over and over and over again. Like, this nigga talk about a bunch of different shit at one time. Like, hey, how y'all doing? Come on in. Y'all love me. Y'all like me. Thank y'all for pushing the like button. Thank y'all. I thank you personally. You know, I don't know what I did last night, but I did something so magnificent. I had over 2,000 people in my feed. I had over 50 likes. I'm trying to do that every time I go live now. 50 likes or more. I ain't going off until I get 50 likes or more every time I shoot a video. That kind of rhymed, don't it? Yeah, that kind of rhymed, don't it? Hey, how y'all doing? Come on in, show me some love. I'm feeling real good right now, man. Y'all making me feel even better. I'm getting new subscribers every day. Boy, YouTube, I got to go back to my YouTube studio. They got to go on and monetize my channel so I can get paid for these services. I'm babysitting and ain't getting paid for it. Like, god damn. All right, is anybody with me? Did you like that? Man, yes, I did. Yes, I did, Nita. I loved it. Damn, that cake looked delicious. Damn, that cake looked good. That cake looked like, God damn. Damn. That was the first thing that came to my mind when I looked at that motherfucker. God damn. I would dive head first into that goddamn cake. Well, I swear I would. Damn, that shit look good. Even though I know you couldn't have made that. That looked like a cake Rachel Ray would have made. Like one of those professional cooks on YouTube or something. I know you didn't make that cake. I know you didn't make that cake because I seen some white hands in the background. So you done took that picture off the internet, but it looked good. If you can make a cake like that, Nina, you can probably bait me and reel me in, girl. Cause I'm a big mouth bass. I'm just looking to get caught right now. Like, I'm a big mouth bass. My mouth so big, boy, boy, with a cake like that, you can catch me. I swear you could. Don't know how to cook. Don't tell me you know how to cook. You know how to cook broccoli casserole. Oh my God, that's one of my favorite dishes. Broccoli casserole. Yeah, get 'em up. Hey man, Flo, have you watched any of my videos? Do you know who I am? Go watch my videos. Go watch some of my stand-up comedy. I have a joke using that name right there. Don't you hate to be misidentified by someone who's ugly? That's like a subliminal form of disrespect. People like to deliberately disrespect you when they walk up to you and say, "Hey man, you look just like," and you be like, "No the fuck I don't. Who the fuck's up, man? What the fuck is you looking at, dog? What the fuck wrong with your eyes, dog? Like, what possessed you to make you think that I look like that nigga? That ugly ass nigga. Like, you got me fucked up. Your mama look like that nigga. Your daddy look like that nigga. And when them two motherfuckers collided and made your ugly ass, you came out looking just like that nigga. You got me fucked up. I know what I look like. I look good. Shit. I look too good. What the fuck you mean? All right, I'm gonna move on. But don't misidentify me for nobody who's ugly. You could have said anybody else but that nigga. You could have said, man, you kind of look like Denzel Washington. I probably would have blushed. For real, dog. For real. You could have said, hey man, you look like Future. You did that, I probably would have blushed. Like, for real, dog. But don't you dare say I look like Lil Boosie. Lil Boosie? Nigga, I'll slap the shit out of your ass. Nigga. And please don't say I look like Flavor Flav. We will be fighting on sight. We will be fighting instantly. Instantly, on sight. I'm going to take off on your ass. Like, real talk. You know how many people you look like Flavor Flav. Bow! I done bust their ass in the shit. I bet they won't say that shit again, nobody else. Not in public. Not out loud. Am I the only one? Yeah, Inca got that goddamn good cake. That cake. That good cake. That gushy. That gushy good cake. Like, need up. I swear, girl, if you really know how to cook a cake like that, girl, you almost got me already. You know, that's all. It don't take that much to hook a good man. If you know how to cook, ladies, and you real freaky in the bed, you got to be real freaky in the bed. And you got to know how to cook real good. And you got to have that soft, pleasant voice. And you got to know how to smize. Yeah. If you don't know how to smize, then you're going to have a problem catching a good man. A lot of women can catch a good man just by having the smizing skill alone. Do you know what smize mean? Do you know how to smize? Do you know what smize mean? Smize mean you got to know how to smile with your eyes. Like, hi. A woman that know how to smile with her eyes boy, I swear, she can reel a man in so goddamn fast. I was faster than goddamn hook cake bill, nigga. Like, y'all don't know nothing about that. I whip. You say you whip and ship. What you mean by ship? But anyways, gushy, yeah. What's up, Stacy? How you doing? It's kind of hard to find a good woman, they got, all they features right, all the good features that God bless a good woman with. Ain't got the gushy good feature. Oh my God. Don't have the sloppy toppy 3,000 feature on the top of their head. Oh my God. Girl, I would get married instantly. We would go to Vegas and elope. I've been waiting for a wife like that all my life, man. I would get married so fast. If I found a woman that can cook, clean, respect me, have a pleasant voice and pretty toes. Boy, this girl almost got me last night in Walmart. She got me with her feet. Her feet were so pretty, but I looked up, this bitch was dirty as hell. I was like, God damn. She had a goddamn scarf on her head and shit. I was like, oh, hell no. I would never talk to a woman who go out in public with a goddamn scarf, a bonnet, a goddamn do-rag on their head. Like, you is disrespectful, bitch, to yourself. To yourself, bitch. You disrespectful. You's a disrespectful bitch. Like, disrespectful as hell. Walking out in public with a goddamn bonnet on your head. Going into the goddamn grocery store with damn pajamas on. Y'all some disrespectful, nasty ass. Nasty. You telling me you done came into the grocery store with an outfit that you laid down in the bed and walked throughout your nasty ass house with all day, and you just came out the house with that shit on? You nasty. Your mama nasty. Your mama taught you that shit. You gotta know what you're dealing with. See, that's why I evaluate everybody when I meet them. I let time go by so I can really get to know what I'm dealing with, because everybody ain't for you, and it don't take long for them to get comfortable and show their true self. All you got, and I'm the type of nigga, I make them get comfortable real fast. I make them feel like they can do anything they want to do around me. Just show your true self. And when they show me their true self, I'm already packing my shit up halfway out the goddamn door. Like, yeah, I'm out of here. This bitch crazy as hell. She got me fucked up. Like, am I the only one? Can I get some love in the house? Do anybody know what I'm talking about? Do I just gotta talk just to be talking? Or y'all think I'm just talking to be talking when I'm really talking and trying to, help somebody? I'm trying to help somebody. Somebody can listen to the words that's coming out of my mouth right now, and they can benefit off these words later on down the line in life, or maybe in an encouraging situation where they find themselves in that same identical exact situation that I be talking about. And then they be like, you know what? I heard a snag say to talk about this shit. And they know how to get out of that situation. Like, 26s in the house. What's up, man? I got 26s for sale. You know anybody want to buy some? 26s is too easy to come by now. Everybody got 26s. I'm stepping my game up the next truck I get. I'm getting 28s on their ass. Like, stepping my game up, nigga. I ain't never had no 28s before. But that's how I ended up getting 26s. I ain't lying. Because at first I had 20s. And I told myself, man, I ain't never had 22s before. Then the Lord blessed me with some 22s. Then I seen some 24s. I was like, oh, good Lord, I like them foes. I ain't never had no 24s before. Then I ended up getting some 24s. Then I looked at them 26s. Them 26s made them little foes look like shit. I was like, good Lord, I ain't never had no 6s before. Then the Lord blessed me with some 26s. Ain't God good? So now, I'm stepping my game up. Everybody got 26s, Lord. I want some 28s. Same. I gotta get some 30s now. See, you done already, God done already. Yes. Yeah, man. So the Lord done already blessed you. No, I got 2 interrupting fucking phone calls by the same goddamn person. Didn't want shit. That's what happened to my phone. If you really want to know the truth. Somebody getting on my goddamn nerves right now. But anyways, I'm gonna move on. Yeah, man. For real, man. The Lord done already blessed you with 28s, man. Damn. You praying more than I am. I gotta pray some more, man. Lord. But I already told the Lord what I wanted next. I'm gonna get it. I want me a newer Escalade. I don't be specific with God. I just tell God I want a newer Escalade. The last Escalade I had was a 2006. So I told the Lord, I want a newer Escalade. I don't know how new it's gonna be, but the Lord is gonna work in a mysterious way for me. Watch what I tell you. I'm gonna get me a newer Escalade, if not a brand new one. I wouldn't mind having a brand new one. I ain't never had a brand new car before. I just started working on my credit. I'm 48 years old. I just got credit like 3 years ago. Trump IS. Trump is a man of good. So Trump. Prison changed my boy. Changed me all the way around, dog. Made me do a 360. Nigga, when I walk to the red light to across the street, I push the button twice now. I make sure I see that little white man 2 times before I go across the street. Like, ain't no way in hell, nigga. Yeah, I'm 48, baby. Do I look good? You say I look good for my age? Thank you. Thank you very much. You was in jail? Hell no, I was in prison. It's the difference between jailbirds and convicts. I'm a convict. It's a big difference. Like, I don't go for anything, and no, I'm a convict. The difference between a convict and a goddamn inmate, a goddamn county jail motherfucker. Like, most convicts will beat the shit out of a county jailer. Like, we don't play that shit. You better shut the fuck up. Sit down, man. You ain't going no goddamn where no time soon, nigga. Once they get you, they got you. Where you going? You got a key to open the door and go out for yourself? Like, let's shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. They gonna let your ass out when they let you out. If you were smart about it, nigga, get some rest, because your dumb ass you gonna have a lot of work to do when you get out this motherfucker. Like, a real convict, that's the way we think. They lock me up, shit, I'm going to sleep. Man, I ain't had no sleep in years, man. Fuck y'all. The old ones were better. The old ones were better for reliability. But you can just lease the new ones and not have to worry about that. No. The old ones was better to buy outright. Because back in the days, the old ones, before 1984, you could buy a brand new car for $3,500 cash. And that was a Cadillac. For real. You could have bought a car. Man, it was plenty of cars. They had Ford Pintos going out the door for like $1,900. They had damn Chevrolet Cavalier, what was the name of them goddamn car? Not Cavaliers. It was a Chevrolet Cobalt, not a Cobalt, a Chevrolet it was a little bitty hatchback, little humpback car. A Chevy they had Chevy Loves going for about $1,500, $1,800. They had Chevy, what's the name of that goddamn little bitty? A Chevy Chevette. They had a Chevy Chevette, not a Chevy Chevrolet. It was a Chevette. A Chevy Chevette was $1,200 brand new off the showroom floor from the Chevrolet GM dealer. You remember the Chevy Chevettes? You remember the Honda Civic? The Honda Civic was $1,200 brand new off the showroom floor when Honda first came out with it. The 1978 Civic. Look at it. Look it up. The specs. That car was $1,200 cash. Brand new. Niggas wasn't paying down on no cars and making payments. Nigga, that shit came after 1984, 85, when they learned how they can add the bank and the financing companies into it, and they market up the price of cars 100%. Now, you paying $35,000 for a car you could have paid $3,500 for back in the day. If you didn't have no banks involved, no financing companies. The damn GM was dealing directly with the mom and pops. They were buying cars at a wholesale. Just imagine if you selling the cars for $1,900, how much was you buying? What the people buying them for? Like $900 a unit, 1,000 a unit, depending on how much they had in it. Like, y'all think I don't know history of cars, nigga? I've been around since 1975, man. I don't know where the fuck y'all been. And y'all might have just came into it when they was already price gouging into it, and y'all thought that was normal pricing. Like, y'all thought this was normal. Like a pack of cigarettes. Don't you know a pack of cigarettes started out like 15 cents a pack? 15 cents for a pack of cigarettes. 15 cents. No, I ain't say $1.15, nigga. I said 15 cents. Nigga, when I was a kid, a pack of cigarettes was 75 cents. When I was a kid, I used to go to the store for my grandfather and get cigarettes with a note. And it was only 75 cents. I used to get him 10 packs, a goddamn, what was them? Camel non-filters for $7.50. And he used to get 10 packs at a time. Man, when I was a kid, gasoline, gas. The same gas that they selling us today. Matter of fact, it's cheaper than the gas that they were selling us back in the days. I just want to let you know that. My neighbor bought a brand new Trans Am for $11,000. He's a goddamn lie. He lied to you. $1,100. Trans Ams wasn't that goddamn much. They was giving them goddamn V8s away. That's why I don't understand. How the fuck y'all gonna let these people jack the price of cars up like they have? That man ain't pay no $11,000 back in 1970. Man, get the fuck out of here. No, he didn't, dog. No, he didn't. He paid $1,100. Man, I can go pull up the Cal Worthington Ford goddamn commercials right now. Way back in 1978. And you can see them goddamn cars with $1,500, $2,800, $3,500. And Cal Worthington Ford was average. Come on down to Cal Worthington Ford and get you one of these cars. He had a brand new Cadillac Eldorado, 1975. That car was going for like $1,800. Come on down to Cal Worthington Ford and get this goddamn Cadillac I got sitting down here. Like, come on, man. A used car was $110 in this. Thank you, sir. Thank you for confirming. Thank you for verifying my authenticity. What the fuck I know I'm talking about. And these dumbass niggas. Half of these niggas wasn't born to 1990, so they don't know what the fuck was going on back in the early 80s and the early 70s and how much cars cost. They think a Lamborghini is worth $200,000-$300,000. Back in our days, a Lamborghini was like, shit, I think a Lamborghini was about $3,500. And they were begging motherfuckers to buy Lamborghinis back in the days. Nigga, Lamborghinis ain't get expensive into the early 2000s, man, when these rappers started coming out, putting them in their rap songs. A goddamn Ferrari was $3,500 back then. You could have got a Porsche for about $2,500. Man, get out of here, bro. And that's facts, nigga. That's real facts. Like, y'all can, I ain't got to be the one to verify it. Y'all need to verify it yourself. I was living. I seen the price tag in real life, nigga. So you can't tell me I didn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, fuck you mean? My grandma bought a brand new Cadillac every year. Every year, a brand new Cadillac. Yep. My cousin bought a 1978 Monte Carlo Grand Sport cash, brand new, $1,800. You can't tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all, that's y'all booty pooper, young ass motherfuckers that don't letting these motherfuckers price gas to selling y'all these goddamn aluminum ass damn buckets. That's aluminum bucket. They used to give us real galvanized steel for $1,800. Now they selling y'all aluminum. Them cars, man, it costs 15 times less the cost it costs to build a car now than it did back in the days. And they charging y'all ass 1,000 times the MSRP. With the people in China said, man, I think if y'all can get us 20,000 for it, we good. And they get it over here in America and they start at $49.99. 49,000. Yes, we had bumpers too. Yep, we had bumpers. Real metal steel bumpers with plastic enforcements on top of them. A Fiat 500 cost $30K. and less than 3 years later, you be sitting on the side of the road with the transmission bleeding. 15% aluminum, 85% plastic. Yep, now that's 2024. Back in the early 90s, it was all aluminum. They didn't know how to use the plastic like that. They was still experimenting. They was putting plastic in certain parts of the car because they didn't want to take no liabilities. But boy, it didn't take them long, did it? Boy, I had a Fiat. And y'all know I drive like granny. I barely put my foot on the pedal. I ease on that motherfucker. I ease off. I ease on the brakes. I ease off. I drive like granny, right? So I take care of good car. If a car is any good, if I drive it, it's going to last a long time. But anyways, don't nobody know what I'm talking about? A Camaro on the Price of Right back in the days was $3,600. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Now, there was some cars that got up into the price, but that was only if you ordered that car from the factory and bought it directly from GM. Like they had factory, like, just like McDonald's. People don't understand. Some McDonald's are what they call franchise McDonald's. That's owned by the incorporation of McDonald's. Then some McDonald's are privately owned by families. These are what they call franchise owners of McDonald's. You can buy in and buy a franchise and you can have your own McDonald's and make a profit with McDonald's. Okay, but everybody who works for the corporate McDonald's, you understand? You understand where I'm coming from? People that work for the corporate McDonald's, right? In corporate McDonald's, the French fries at corporate McDonald's is only $2.99. If you go to a franchise McDonald's, like across the street, French fries start at $5.99. Like, so the franchise owners, they get the price gouge and make a profit off the product of McDonald's and sell to y'all ass. It don't matter, because if they franchise is the only franchise in that area, guess what? You got to pay their price. I ain't mad at them. I understand business. I own a business, dog. I sell things in my business that other businesses sell at a way higher cost because they have to, because they bought it at a way higher wholesale. I buy shit at a way lower wholesale cost, and I can sell it at a way lower retail price, cheaper than the wholesale price. Like, don't ask me how I do it, man. I'm a hustler. I'm a motherfucker. I can sell bacon to a pig. I can strip a. Don't worry about it. And I don't worry about it. I say what? How are you? You said I'm confused. You shouldn't be confused, because the McDonald franchise owners, they have a chance to deal directly with McDonald's. They buy the McDonald patties at cost, at 70 cents a patty. But they'll turn around and sell you that patty for $7 and make a profit. Do you understand? So if you was to buy that same burger and fries at a corporate McDonald's, you would have only paid $7 for both of them, all of it. But if you go to one of those franchises, you're gonna pay $15 for fries and a goddamn burger. McDonald's hire a lot of Indian students up here. No, that's because the franchise McDonald owner is Indian, and they racially discriminated. I would sue that place. I would go put in an application at that McDonald's, and I get their ass 2 months to respond. Then I go get me a discrimination lawyer and sue the hell out their ass. Oh, in California, this is the sue me state. That's all it takes. If you can prove that they got a lot of other ethnicities in there and they ain't got nobody else, and you applied and they didn't hire you, that's racial discrimination, bro. You know how many lawsuits I done won off going to fill out applications in people's jobs and they didn't hire me, they didn't call me, they didn't check back with me. Okay, don't check back with me and see you don't get that letter in the mail from my lawyer. Oh, you getting sued. For what? For who is this guy? Oh, hell no. He came in and just asked for a job, but did you ever respond to him? Did you say you was? Yeah, we told him we would call him back. Because I'm going to ask him all kind of questions like, man, I really need a job. Is there any way you think I might get it? Do you think they might answer me back? Like, even if the receptionist, if she answered, yeah, they might give you a job. They hiring, right? If they saying they hiring and they don't hire you, that's racial discrimination. Man, I don't want about 7 lawsuits like that in California since I've been out of prison. Like, shit, nigga, I'm a lawsuit junkie, man. I done had about 6 or 7 slip and falls. Man, a goddamn pickle jar slipped and fell off a counter in Walmart, nigga. I got $8,500 3 days later. Don't ask me how, nigga. But I'm gonna tell you, 3 days later, inside of Walmart, I was reaching for a bottle. I think it was a jar of pickles or something I wanted. But I seen it was another jar of pickles about 3 jars down on the side to the right that was like, have you ever seen that coin machine that you can win money? You can put a quarter in and it roll down and it gets down to the close to the edge, and then if the machine go back and it push it, if you can get that quarter in there just right, it'll push all that change off the edge of the goddamn machine. So that's what happened to this, right? So I turned around, I seen that pickle jar like halfway hanging off the goddamn shelf. I'm like, oh my God, you know what? I was gonna get these pickles right here. Let me get these pickles right here. So I grabbed another pickle jar, 2 jars beside that one, and I just wiggled that one out like ding ding, and that ding ding, and I guess that second jar to that jar caused a ripple effect, and it niggled and bingled on that next jar, and that was halfway hanging, and that motherfucker tumbled on down, and it went bing. I tried to jump out the way, but the glass shattered so fast and hard. It was a big thick glass. A piece of glass jumped off the ground, spindled my way, and popped me on the leg and cut me about that damn long. A nice little gash. I need about 8 stitches in my leg, right? And I'm going to tell you, Walmart be watching them niggas. If you a nigga, if you black and you go to Walmart, the moment you walk in the store, they watching your ass. I'm going to tell you, because this is what happened. As soon as that goddamn pickle jar hit the ground, bing! And oh my God, I'm bleeding. 3 Walmart employees ran around the corner from this way. Another one ran around the corner. They made me hysterical. I ain't know if to take off running or what the fuck. Because they scared me. It looked like they was finna attack me or something. They were like, oh my God, sir, you okay? I'm like, no, I'm bleeding. Then I hit the ground. I got hysterical. I started shaking and shit like I was having a seizure. Like, oh my God, I'm about to die. And I was bleeding real bad. Man, the lady came. She called, go get a medic, go get a medic, go get a first aid kit. They came in with these long gauze and wrapped around my leg. They put some tape on it. They said, you want us to call 911, want to call the ambulance? I'm like, yeah, I need the ambulance. So they called the ambulance. Then I just laid out on the floor. I don't know what it was. I don't know if I was cold or something happened to my body where my body started trembling real bad. And I started shaking, right? And I was shaking. And the lady was like, you all right? I was like, no, I don't know if I'm cold or if I'm just shaking. I think I need a blanket. So the lady had to run all the way over to the other side, to the house and garden, to the home area and grab a blanket. And she came over and put a blanket on top of me. I'm inside of Walmart. I'm just explaining to y'all what happened. So while I'm sitting there shaking with the blanket on top of me, the ambulance came. Oh my God. The ambulance came. They like, all right, he needs CPR. He all right? He got a pulse. I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. I'm like, man, I don't know what's wrong with me. They pulled the blanket back and seen that little bitty cut on my leg. Man, ain't no goddamn way. What the? You okay? It's just a little, what they call it, a little intuition. Man, it's just a little intuition, man. This ain't nothing. Man, I need to ride to the hospital. I was on the floor. Man, I need to ride to the hospital, man. I don't know, man. I'm shaking. Man, the ambulance people, you can look in their eyes, you can look in their face. They did not want to put me on that gurney. They didn't even want to, put me up and take me outside and put me in the goddamn ambulance. They actually offered me 2 or 3 times. You sure you don't want to just get up and you can go to the hospital yourself? I'm like, man, listen, man, I need to go to the hospital, man. I need to go to ride. I got to ride an ambulance, man. My leg is hurting. So they went on and gave me some assistance because they had to, because I told them as a patient, I'm in pain. And if you tell them you're in pain, they have no choice but to assist you. So they had to assist me. So they lifted me up, put me on the girder, put me in the damn ambulance, and I rode all the way to the goddamn hospital. Man, I thought that was a good idea. I thought it was smart. I went to the hospital and they left me laying on that goddamn gurney, on that hard ass gurney in the emergency room for about 9 hours. Didn't nobody come check on me or nothing. The blood dried up on my leg. I think the damn thing it sealed up on its own with the dry blood and shit. And I sat there, and the nurse finally came, and this bitch gonna take some goddamn peroxide and rub on my leg, put a little iodine on it. She put a little bandage on it with a gauze and some tape, taped it up, and she was like, okay, we finna discharge you now. Are you in pain still? I was like, yeah. She said, on 1 to 10, what's your pain? I said, it's a 10. She said, I'm gonna give you some 800 Motrins. You're gonna get some 800 Motrins for your pain. We gonna discharge your ass right now. And she walked out the room, didn't say nothing else to me. I'm like, damn. So I walks out the emergency room. It's like 12:30 at night. This happened like at 5:30 in the evening. It's like 12:30, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning now. So I walk out the hospital, and the hospital in the middle of nowhere. Ain't no cars running, no nothing, no nothing. I left my phone in my car at Walmart, so I ain't had no phone on me, no nothing. Boy, I didn't realize how dumb I did. I had made this big ass mistake. By the time and I had to walk all the way from the goddamn hospital, all the way back to my barbershop. So I was kind of upset with that, because that was like a 3-mile walk, 4-5-mile walk probably. And when I got back to the barbershop, I'm sitting here, I'm all frustrated. I'm mad because my car is still at Walmart. And I had to walk back to Walmart and get my car. So the next day, I was at the shop, and I was telling everybody about my situation. Man, you ain't gonna believe what happened to me. I had an accident at Walmart. I had to go to the hospital. I didn't get out till like 3 o'clock this morning. I had to walk all the way from the goddamn hospital to the barbershop. Then I had to walk all the way to Walmart to get my car. Man, y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. The next day after that, the third day, my phone rang early in the morning, 9 o'clock. Yes, may I speak to Mr. Cole, please? I'm like, yes, this is him. May I ask who's speaking? She said, yes, I'm the attorney representing Walmart about your accident you had the other day. Oh, yeah, how you doing? She was like, Mr. Cole, we see you had an accident. You had to go to the hospital. We want to apologize for all what you had to go through. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, she was like, is there any way we can compensate you for your pain and suffering and what you went through that day? Like, what would you feel like would be a reasonable amount for you to settle this matter and release us from our liability from your injuries? I was like, I'll tell you what, just cut me a check for $10,000 and I'll be good. She was like, $10,000? Oh, no, Mr. Cole, we can't get you $10,000. I would lose my job if I can get you $10,000. It said, if there was any way in your mind, if you can think of a more softer but reasonable amount, what would be enough for you to settle right now? I told her, $10,000 right now, $10,000. She was like, no, Mr. Cole, we can't give you $10,000. I said, well, then what can you give me? She said, hold on, Mr. Cole, let me talk to my supervisor and let me see what we can do. So she put me on hold, came back about a minute later. Mr. Cole, okay, I just got through talking to my supervisor, and I told him the situation, and I told him what you asked for, and he said, no, we will both lose our job if we give you $10,000. But he decided that he thought a reasonable amount for you and that injury would be right around $1,700. $1,700? I said, $1,700, lady? Do you know what the fuck I went through? I got stabbed in the leg. Then I went into shock. Then I had to wait on the ambulance. Then I had to ride all the way to the hospital. Then I had to stay in the hospital for 9-10 hours before I got any service. Then they let me out at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I didn't have a ride. I didn't have a cell phone. I had to walk all the way to my goddamn business. Then I had to walk all the way to Walmart to get my car where I can get to my cell phone so I can call somebody. She was like, you had to go through all that, Mr. Cole? I said, yes. And the way I feel, y'all talking about how much do I want? I really want $20,000. I'm like, you know what? If y'all can't come near $10,000, y'all get off the phone with me and quit wasting my goddamn time. I'm finna call me an injury attorney. No, Mr. Cole, you don't have to talk to no attorney. No, Mr. Cole, hold on one second. Let me talk to my supervisor right now. We did not know you went through all that. Hold on one second. She got off the phone. About 2 minutes later, she came back on. She was like, Mr. Cole, I just got off the phone with my supervisor. I told him everything that you told me that you went through, all what you had to go through. And he was like, oh, whoa, wow. Why he didn't say that in the beginning? Now, that makes the whole price change. I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking they talking good numbers now. I'm like, okay, so what do you think what he say he's willing to give me? He's like, well, Mr. Cole, he said the most he can do right now, or to without even us taking a chance on losing our job, we can offer you $5,500 cash. I'm like, hell no. 55. 50. What the fuck is 5,500? I can't even wipe my ass for 5,500. Man, let me hear. Man, after all what I went through yesterday, ain't no way. 5,500. What the hell 5,500 gonna do for me? 5,500 ain't even enough to calm me the fuck down. She was like, hold on, what do you want, Mr. Cole? I said, right now, 7,500. 7,500, and we'll settle right now. She said, hold on, Mr. Cole. She got off the phone. She got back home. She said, Mr. Cole, he said he cannot do 7,500. The most he can do right now for you, 6,500. He said right now he's afraid if we release the money to you, we still can take a chance on losing our job. I tell him, I said, you know what? No, 65 is not enough. He said he couldn't do 5 a while ago. He said he couldn't do this, but all of a sudden he can do 6,500. Listen here. I'm not selling it for no less than 7,500. Mr. Cole, you driving a hard bargain. I said, man, listen, you better get on the phone and talk to him. Tell him if you get back on the phone and you ain't talking at least 7,500, I'm gonna get off the phone with you and call an injury attorney. She gonna say, no, Mr. Cole, hold on one second. Boom. She got off the phone, talked to him a little more. She came back. Boy, no matter how much they talk, boy, these goddamn white folks, the more money they got, the cheaper they get. I swear it is. I swear. This is exactly how that motherfucking cracker came at me. She came back in. She said, Mr. Cole. He said that this is all he can do. He went and talked to his supervisor, and his supervisor said this is all that they can give you. Said what? $6,800 right now. $6,800. All you got to do is release the liability. $6,800. You $700 short, man. But $6,800 is damn near close. You know what? I'm gonna take the 68. I don't want to argue with y'all no more. I don't want to fight with y'all no more. 68, I settle. I'm gonna settle. She said, all right, Mr. Cole, give us your email so we can send you the paperwork so you can digitally sign it and we can release the liability. Do you have a bank account? We can deposit the money into your bank account to the same day. I was like, yeah, hell yeah. Like, so, yeah. But this is a 3-day cash out thing for me. I ain't talking about, I could have got an injury attorney. I probably got 20, 30,000, 40,000 out of that. But for me to work the insurance people in Walmart right then out of $6,800 for a jar of pickles, nigga, I got bit by 6 canines at the same time, and they put holes in my body 5 times bigger than that piece of glass did. And the government ain't paid me shit. State didn't give me no money for that shit. Them dogs bit all them goddamn holes out my ass. And you know what I'm talking about? What's up, bro? Ryan, come on in. I am so sorry. I was just telling y'all a story. I really got caught up in the moment talking and telling the story, but that was a blessing. I'm a lawsuit junkie. Don't you dare. I'll take 6,800. That was 6,800 I didn't have the day before. I am my dad is so ashamed. Your daddy ashamed of you? Good story to tell. I'm telling you, that was a real story. I couldn't, make that shit up. But on some real shit. Boy, that 6,800 went well with me. Yeah, I got 6,800 for that. Then, I want to say a week later after I got the 6,800, I had emailed the Department of Insurance, Department of Insurance and Affairs, right? This is a department that's over every insurance company in California, right? And I told them, I said they made me settle for an amount that I really wasn't comfortable for. I wrote this to the insurance commission, right? And I told them, I said they really forced my hand to accept an amount that I did not want to settle for. I told them the amount that I wanted, or the amount that I would be comfortable with, and they told me they couldn't give it to me. And I wrote it in detail that they offered me. The first offer me $1,700, then they offered me $5,000, then they offered me $5,500, then they offered me $6,500, then they offered me $6,800, and made me take the $68. Less than 2 weeks later, dog, I get insurance. I get a call from that same insurance company. Mr. Cole, we got information that you settled for a settlement a couple weeks ago that you really was not satisfied with. She was like, and I was like, yeah. She was like, well, our insurance company, they had me to call you to make up the difference for what you want to settle. So I ended up talking to a whole nother adjuster, right? This is on top of the $6,800. They wrote me another check for $2,700 more for my loss of use for the next day, because I got out the hospital at 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to walk. For my loss of use of being without my vehicle, for being without, had to walk it, they gave me an additional $2,700 for that to settle the case. And so in all, I ended up getting $10,000 from Walmart for dropping that bottle out the glass. I'm not mad at them. I know I probably could have got more if I went and got an injury attorney. But hey, I got that on the spot. Then I got $2,700 more 2 weeks later. Like, shit, I ain't mad. Y'all must forgot I own a business. I make over $1,000 a day cutting hair, so I ain't mad. I mean, shit, that's just extra change in my pocket. Fuck that shit. How y'all doing? What you selling tonight? Dick? You know anybody want to buy some? Selling dick tonight. I'm selling dick tonight. I got dick for sale, nigga. Well, I swear I'm put myself out there tonight. For real. What's up, Debbie? Shit. I did dick for sale tonight. Shit. I want to have some fun. I got to get paid to do it. I got to get paid to have fun. Slanging that thing, man. 15 minutes. I'm going to give y'all a discount tonight. $1,000 for 15 minutes. I usually do $100 a minute, but I'm going to do $1,000 for 15 minutes. That should be about good 45 good strokes for you. Because I average about 3 strokes a minute. For real. You gotta slow roll it, man. If you ain't doing them slow, long penetrationable, you gotta know how to dip in that thing like, you gotta know how to dip in that thing like, yeah. I hit that thing and I gotta pull back so, yeah, I gotta run that motherfucker, yeah. Like I hit it like an oil well. You know how like you ever seen them oil well drills? They be coming in, they'll pull up and they go, yeah. Like that's what you gotta do to the women. They want you to knock their back out. Now, don't take me long. 15 minutes in and it's over with. As long as you got my money in advance. You gotta pay me before I get started. You can't pay me after. I made that mistake when I was a young man, getting paid after. They don't want to pay you. They'll tell you, you ain't done. I ain't paying you till you finish. What you mean? The 15 minutes is up. No, I ain't done. Boy, I got forced to finish. I was forced to finish. I'm like, that's crazy, man. But when they pay you up front, 15 minutes, when my buzzer go off, yeah, that buzzer go off. Yeah, when that ringer go off, I'm pulling out. It's over with. If you want some more, we're going to start it over again at 15 minutes, and you're going to pay again. I learned a long time ago, man. That's why I like older women. Because older women, they can't go longer than one round. They can't even last a whole round. I had this one old lady the other night, she gonna tell me, oh baby, you gotta put my legs down. I ain't built for that. Oh, you went too deep when you raised that leg up. Did David pay you $5,500 last night? Man, some lady paid my cousin $10,000 last night, and he went over there, and he's still over there right now. He called me this morning, said she finna co-sign for him a new Benz. I'm like, damn, for real? Damn, nigga. I remember when I had it like that back in the day. I think he was asking $10K for 15 minutes. Yeah, all day. Yeah, Miss Debbie said she wasn't gonna buy it. I think Miss Debbie highest bid with $8,500. She said after $8,500, her husband gonna find out. He gonna know something. So Miss Debbie couldn't do it. She couldn't go in that deep. That she was gonna get in trouble. Bruh, imagine what, man? Chevy 26s, laugh my ass off, man. Man, for real, man. Miss Debbie couldn't afford that. She wanted him. See how thick that boy thighs was last night? Boy, my little cousin he be doing squats and shit with weights and shit in the gym and shit. I remember when I was like that. I'm telling you, when I first got out the penitentiary, I was like that. My thighs were so thick, my shoulders and I'm talking I was 178, solid, nigga, solid. Now I'm 110 pounds, like somebody stuck a pin in me and let all the air out my ass. Like, yeah, he had hairy legs and everything, hairy chest. That's a woman's dream right there. And he a trust fund baby. That nigga daddy's a goddamn international Potter House preacher. His daddy worked for T.D. Jakes. He one of the big dogs in the T.D. Jake congregation. That nigga daddy got three brand new Range Rovers. I told him, I said, why don't you give your son one of them goddamn Range Rovers? His daddy a sorry ass nigga. He's stingy. One of them stingy ass preachers. I went in at 175, came out 155. First of all, brother, we don't consider ourselves prostitutes. We consider ourselves gigolos, players from the Himalaya, a woman's dream. We are woman satisfiers. We are women pleasers. We are here to please the women and go on about our business. We let y'all cake them. We let y'all deal with their headache. We let y'all love them. We just knock them down and put our hands in the places they tell us to put them at. See, we different breeds. We different rows of cloth, dog. We don't want the women. Y'all want them. Y'all can have them. They want us, and we don't want them that. We don't even want them that long. So they got to pay for our time to come in and do for them what you can't do. You can't do what we do, dog. You can't even touch them the way we touch them. When we touch them, from the head to their toes, they goddamn spinal cord start vibrating. See, you ain't got that type of power, dog. See, you ain't got that type of power. See, when we go down on them and we lick their vagina, they feel it all the way in the back of their head. They, oh my God, what is this? My hair standing up. Like, see, we go deep. We do things you wish your man would do. We know you wish you can have this all the time, but you can't afford it, ladies. Because we special gifts from God. We just here to please y'all because God know the men that y'all have ain't doing their job right. So God made some men like us to come through and be the sweepers. We the house cleaners. We keep happy homes happy. If it wasn't for us, y'all wouldn't have a happy home. We call dicks in the closet. That's all we are. We every woman's fantasy. They dick in the closet. If you don't know nothing about it, you ain't one. Yeah. I'm not the closet, bro. You not a closet, bro? I'm a closet dick, nigga. I don't know about the rest of you. I'm closet dick, nigga. I was the dick they was fucking before they met your ass. That didn't want their ass. But they mad at me. Why you don't want me? Can I hang out with you tonight? No. Can I come over and chill? No. We don't want their ass. You can have them, dog. You put up with that bullshit. To every bad bitch in the world, my nigga, that every nigga is lusting, drooling over, there's a real nigga somewhere in the world just like me. Like, man, that bitch ain't shit. Y'all can have that bitch. Real talk. Y'all doing everything. Try to take the bitch out on a date. I'm the type of nigga pull up with a blunt and the bitch come out and dump in the parking lot and give me head in the parking lot. And I put her ass out the car. Get out. I don't even fuck the bitch. And when we get through with them, they be wanting some dick. So they go to y'all sorry ass and they know they ain't gonna get the dick they want, but they know they can get some dick, so they give y'all some coochie. We don't even want their coochie. We want their money and we want their head. That's all we want. Keep their ass going. They come over here and drop that sloppy 3,000 and break bread with a nigga and get your ass on. Take your ass back home to your husband. I'm waiting on 2 girls right now to come break me off and go home. For real, 2 of them. Both of them married. Do you think I give a fuck about anyone? Hell no. Get the fuck out of it. I'm a real one, dog. I speak this shit. I live it by example, nigga. So when I talk it, I'm walking it. So you can get mad because it sounds like a fantasy in your motherfucking head, but it's reality in my world, bitch. I don't fuck with. That's why. See, you gotta understand. You gotta know how to step. You really gotta know how to step your standards up. Like, I don't talk to women with children for a reason, because I don't talk to women with children, nigga. Well, that's just my standards, nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't talk to women that's broke. If you ain't got no job, you ain't got at least, if you ain't got, I had a minimum of 2 cars, but I settled for 1. If you got at least 1 good car, you know what I mean? Got your own apartment, like, hey, no kids, oh, you stand a chance. You stand a chance. You kind of qualify, girl. You kind of qualify for just a conversation with a nigga like me. What up, man? Another day, another dollar?
Fucking getting my truck in it. Mom's truck in it.
You getting it fixed?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it? The radio?
No, I'm getting the windows tinted.
Oh, you getting them tinted? The gray truck? Shit. How much you charge you? He give you a deal? He doing it?
Yeah.
All right, for sure. Shit, fucking with your eyes, huh? In the afternoon, going home, huh?
What?
And the damn sun fucking with your eyes, going home.
In the mornings, bro.
I hate that shit. I hate that shit. That shit really blind the fuck out of motherfuckers. They had a badass accident on the freeway yesterday behind that shit. Going down the hill. He ain't trying to be stepdad. No, hell no. See, that's one thing about a real man. I got money, right? And I do not like to spend my money. I don't like to spend money, man. I really don't. Anybody that got money don't like to spend money. They like to make money, but we don't like to spend money, right? So anytime you how do you say, you obligate yourself to commit yourself to a relationship with a woman, then you are committing to financially provide for that woman. And if that woman have a child, each child is gonna cost you an additional at least $1,000 extra each month. Because you can't make the mother feel good if you don't make the children feel good. You can't take the mother out if you don't take the child out with her. Like, you can't, like, that's a package deal, dog. But if the mama is fine as hell, pretty as hell, and she take care of her children, and she know how to take care of me, I promise you, I fuck with her. Just one. She got one. Yeah, I fuck with her. But that woman damn near gotta be perfect. And ain't no such thing as a perfect woman that already got children. Cause them bitches be lazy, they already be tired, their kids be making them. They ain't no. They really looking for some help. They need somebody to help take the load off their shoulders. That's why they trying to find a stepdaddy for their goddamn son. Like, you gotta understand how some of these women is. Nigga. Nigga, watch you on about what? Are you saying what you on about? Oh, man, was that a question, my nigga? Did you go back and did you read that, or did you actually type that intentionally, just like that, so we can question your mental capacity, like, because some of these people, I swear, man, they talk, they type exactly how they talk, because I type how I talk, so. And when I see somebody that type an incomplete sentence and it sound like a retarded motherfucker with Down syndrome, I really believe that's the way they really talk in real life, like in real person life. So if you write an incomplete sentence to me and I read it and it makes me sound retarded, nigga, you ain't finna throw that shit on me when it's your retarded ass to type that shit. Like, no, I can read perfectly. But I can't nobody read an incomplete sentence or improper sentence. That's what it be. Improper. Like, motherfucker. Trying to make me sound stupid, nigga. You take your ass to English and writing class. Literature and art, something, goddamn. You go study Miss Beckham a little bit more. You ever studied Miss Beckham? You ever took the Beckham spelling class, like where they teach you how to spell words and shit? Y'all need to go. Said use your ears. Hey, you can't hear and read words. If my ears can read by them goddamn self, hell, we wouldn't need eyes, right? Man, too much smartphones doing all the damn typing for they dumb ass. I don't know, half of these people don't do that shit. They be speaking Google Talk text, and Google be making their ass sound stupid. And they don't even realize they don't even read the damn sentence good and still push in like, yeah, they just trying to get a comment out. That's all they trying to do. You know what I'm talking about? Captain Snacker. How you going, first time viewer? I ain't going hard on my first time viewer. He just wrote an incomplete sentence, and when I read it out loud, it made me sound retarded. When it really ain't me, it's his retarded ass who wrote that shit, not me. I'm just telling you, man, shit. Write a complete, proper sentence, and you won't be judged to be a retardo. Cause you slow as hell if you can't write a proper sentence. You special. You special. I'm an intelligent individual, man. I do not deal with ignorant, stupid people. Like, that's just, if you really want to piss me off, bring a stupid motherfucker around me. See how fast I get mad. Like, for real. Yeah, I'm going to come back, man. I thank y'all for the likes. I thanks for the love. But my audience is not engaging like I should. Yeah. And I got some other stuff going on right now. I'm sorry. I should write, Mr. Snagger. I would have simply liked to inquire about how your day has been and if there have been any interesting events. Yeah, there's been a couple of interesting events today. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come back in a minute. I gotta do something that I don't want to do, but I gotta do because I have to do it. If I don't do it, it's gonna do it to me anyway. Hey, how you doing? So that let you know that I'm finna go get my tripod. I gotta put my phone on the little battery pack so I won't lose my data, and we gonna go live. I'm gonna see y'all in a minute.